Hello, welcome back. It's currently turn 57. So I didn't record the last turn. It was just a big retreat. This turn there was a battle at the fortress in Dragon Ridge though. So this is my actual throne. Not a lot left here. Most of the stuff that could leave here has already left. We've got no units at all. So this is how the battles go when we don't have our buffs. Lots of that. Lots of earthquakes. And then that's the end. Yeah, so there's Dragon Ridge. That's my first throne going. Got another throne under siege as well this turn, which is the one adjacent to my cap. So same army we've seen. Got the King of Banefires. So probably won't last very long. Depending on how quickly this goes, maybe we should get. I'm gonna get whatever it's called. Firefend. I'll get Firefend before we try to get Army of Gold. Might actually need it. I don't know. Nothing else too crazy happening in the world yet. No one else seems to be attacking Ogartha. Just see Cassia and Van still taking some Shiniyama stuff, and Gatir still taking some In stuff. So I guess Ogartha is just gonna sweep us away. But if I look at the overview, you can see, so we've got all of our stuff at the moment is in Blue Water or Bithine, and there's still just more stuff kind of retreating. We've got these like squads just kind of all just rolling this way. So Bithine is these guys. We've got 71 H1s reanimating at the moment. We're on the way. And this province is the underwater throne. So there's lots of like stuff here already, but more squads on the way as well. There's one squad moving and another one, and more guys. So I'm still just retreating to these provinces. The PD in all these provinces around here is 25. And then Bithine is 25. The throne is 50. We've still got lots of gold. And I'm still recruiting stuff where I can, but it always just like moves towards Bithine every time I recruit it. Except these guys. These guys can just sit here researching. Might be a while before we lose this, and it's a long walk. My cap is still recruiting Thaumaturgs when I can. Started recruiting Shadow Vestals as well. Be nice underwater. But that's just a little update on turn 57. I'll let you know if anything happens. So far, not much. So thanks for watching, I'll see you soon. Hello, welcome back. Currently turn 59. Katiz has claimed another throne. Throne of Abundance, that's a cool one. Did some spells. I've been creating Revenants every turn for research, and also forging a bunch of Alquills every turn for research. And get the research done as quickly as possible. I've also been doming our two important provinces, so there's a forest dome over whichever province that is. Lots of battles this turn, mostly just Agartha walking over us with these giant stacks. Can't do much. There's also a battle at the fortress Embel. This is an important one because it's our foreign fortress. It is empty though. So nothing really to see, but you know, this is losing our throne, so important to commit it to the record. There we go. Can't do much about these stacks yet. Yeah. This battle was kind of cool as well. See Ind attacking Katiz in Ind. So we got a Katiz stack for Ind's god who has Woundfend Amulet and the Ring of Regen. So Katiz puts up Foul Vapors, Ind puts up Swarm thing? Ravenous Swarm. That's skeletons every round. Ind's god then buffs up. Ends up on, he's got 30% regen, ethereal, astral shield, luck. He's also berserk because he puts up Growing Fury. And then it's lots of this. I have learned that you can press N in a battle replay to skip turns. So let's see if I can make this really fast and, yeah. Get the idea. This guy regenerates like 70 health a turn or something crazy. So he kills lots of stuff. Unfortunately, everything routes. Since he's flying, he routes first. So technically he lost that battle. But he did kill a lot of things, so pretty funny. Nothing else too crazy to watch. Events, some magic, some Dominion. We saw, this is pretty cool as well, because we spied Cassia attacking Independence. Remember the very beginning of the game, when Marignon lost his god to the Stone Being province? Pretty sure this is that. It's adjacent to Marignon's cap. I guess it was just never taken. Living statues are just still there. Undefeated. Yeah. Helm's open. So, I can't do much about all these stacks. This one has, this is the stack in Bell. Has, 3 Dust Priests, and one of them is S2. I can't Mind Hunt this stack, though. Lots of these other stacks look kind of vulnerable to Mind Hunt, so I'm gonna zap the one in Ramps Folly with a bunch of Mind Hunts. This is a bunch of Earth Readers and Golem Crafters. It would be nice to at least stall some of the progress in these marches towards us. So we got like 3 Mind Hunters. It's very hard to find mages in this province, but there's 3 Mind Hunters doing Mind Hunt stuff. These guys. So I think they'll be safe. Can't see an Astral Mage, so I'll give it a shot. Also Curing Disease with my god on one of my Grand Thaumaturgs. We got well over 100 H1s now. Making lots of skeletons, but yeah, unless we can put Fire Resist on them, I don't think it matters. So the goal is just to hit. And even this, I'm not even sure if this spell's going to do much. But it's 5 Fire Resist, that's something, right? So we have to hit Enchantment 8 before we have to fight this stack again. I'm not sure we can even do that, but I'm trying, you know. Forging a bunch of Alcoils, getting Revenants. Maybe there's more mages I can summon, I don't know, I'll try. I should probably not do much Mind Hunting as well, because I need the mages researching. But I'm trying. Maybe these guys should stop animating even, and just do some research too. It's very important that we get research done, I don't know. Currently 656. It's gonna be really hard to get that, but... Yep, if we're making what, like 300 to 400 skeletons a turn just in this province, we'll have a giant army, it's just a question of whether or not we can survive Firestorm. A much later problem we're going to have is how to cast these fire resist spells, because the only thing that can do them is my god. Which is fine, but he can only be in one place, you know? I need a big fire mage and a big earth mage that can just do these. So I'll have to figure that out as well. But for now that's all just happening. If you get fire resist before you meet this, again, maybe we can do something. I mean, look at this throne. Completely empty. We could just march straight there if we win a fight. And this one looks pretty empty as well. This stack is moving away from us, I think. And if we manage to beat this army, we'd be also able to get this throne back as well. So as long as we can beat a Firestorm army in a couple of turns, you know, we might get back into this game. Otherwise we won't. And that's it for 59. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, it's turn 61 currently. I just thought I'd stop in because we got sent a bunch of gems by Indigan, and they have been permanently vanquished this time, so I appreciate the gift, but I'm not exactly faring that much better than you were, buddy. So we just lost our cap this turn. It's empty though, there's literally nothing there. I've been pulling stuff out for a while now. Our final stand will be in Blue Waters and Bithine. Bithine now has 4 domes, Blue Waters has 1. Just doing lots of research. I realized this is like a crucial moment, because I realized if he just moves the stack to here and here now, that gives us 2 turns to hit Firefend, which isn't enough. So ideally, you know, I'd have the spell ready so that I could patrol, and I'd patrol my fortress. And then we'd have the battle, but I'm not going to generate enough research to do that. So the plan now is to just make sure I'm doing enough research that when this stack moves here and then moves on to me, that by the time he storms, I can actually script Firefend. And at that point, I guess we'll see what happens. Either that completely turns the tide of the battle for us, or it doesn't, and then we're just out of the game. So that was turn 61. Next up, we can see turn 62 here. Gotha has in fact moved on, is now adjacent to Bidon. We can just about do enough research to hit enchantment 8. So can't do any patrolling. Just have to sit in the fort and then have a fort storm defense. But of course we're in a much weaker position then because Gotha doesn't actually have to storm, right? Suppose we could break siege though if we really need to. But he is sat here. We will get enchantment 8 next turn, we just can't script it until then. Another die portent win up this turn. We have, actually what one was this? There's now, oh right, Wrath of God went up, yeah. So, Gotha now also has Wrath of God, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, we're still just losing stuff. But till I can actually fight into the stacks that have fire mages, not much else I can do. So that was turn 62. Next up, turn 63. And turn 63, Gotha has moved on to us. Fort is instantly broken open, even though we have a billion things in the fort because it's a Gotha. We can do Firefend now, and next up is Alteration 9. Is Firefend going to make a difference? I don't know. If it does, then that means I'm a huge idiot and I should have prioritized hitting that research target ages ago. Maybe I should have prioritized getting a lab up in a wasteland or something to do hidden in fire, hidden in sand or something. I don't know. Yeah. If it doesn't make a difference though, I guess it doesn't matter. I would have lost either way, so it's no big deal. But I have scripted the army ready for whenever a fort storm comes. As always, the units are a bit hard to show off. Mages are a bit easier. The little mages are all just on communion slave duty. Not much to see there. Priests and everyone are spread around the battlefield, just doing some various types of buff. And then as for more interesting mages, they're all a big communion. We've got Life After Death, Power of the Sepulchre and Protection of the Sepulchre, Rigor Mortis, Power of the Spheres, Foul Vapors, Wailing Winds, give that a shot. My god's doing Firefend, then Earth Power, and then just spamming Flame Ward. Actually, that's not correct. I went back into the real turn. I changed his script so that he just spams Firefend. So in the real game, it looks like that. Because I thought, well, we're going to be summoning more skeletons every turn, so we need to keep buffing them, right? So he does Firefends. Got some... anything else? Relief, Mass Regen, Mists of Deception. Thought that might be kind of interesting. We've got an Mermaid, so why not? Anti-Magic, Mass Flight, Light of the Northern Star, Serpent's Blessing, Divine Channeling, and Divine Blessing. I've done my best to give everyone fire resistance where I can. So mages like this have Brimstone Boots. There's a fire ring somewhere. There is 1 or 2 mages that just I couldn't give fire resist to though. So I'll on him here. I think you're doing anything important though, no. But just a shame, I couldn't get fire resist on him. You got guys like this as well who couldn't give him an item, but at least he has 1 point of fire. So he's doing protection from fire. So that gets you up to date. This turn has gone through, it has rolled over. I haven't looked yet to see if a Gotha has stormed or not. But that was turn 63, and that's where things are up to. So either the game is about to end for me, or we're about to deliver an upset, and then we can start trying to push out again. And I just need more fire mages that can all cast Firefend, I guess. We are a bit restricted on that front. But anyway, that was turn 63. Thanks for watching. See you soon, maybe. Hello, welcome back. It's turn 65. Last turn, the province just got hit by some rituals, but we've got too many domes, so they all bounced off. And I put another dome up this turn. But this turn, I godhooded Storm. So here's his stuff. Here's my stuff. Quite a lot of it. We get up Firefend. Very nice. But I'm just going to like pause, because I'm going to spoil this battle, alright? Because there's 19 Mind Blasters in this battle. Just 19. And we have lots of stuff spread out, you know. I made sure that there's blocks of 3 priests on squares. Got living units in the battle as well. And I also have the Draconians to take Mind Blasts. And we have lots and lots and lots of living mages as well that could get hit by Mind Blasts. You may remember in the other battle we had, I was summoning trolls to soak up Mind Blasts. I thought maybe they'd get prioritized. Same thing for the Draconians, actually. But no, every single Mind Blast, all 19 of them, literally every one. You can see this is the only square that got Mind Blasted. Every Mind Blast hit my Mass Flightcaster. So that's the end of the battle, unfortunately, because if Mass Flight doesn't go off, we die. Now, I guess you could just say this is my fault, because I should have had multiple people casting Mass Flight. And that's correct. That is correct. But it's insane to me that every Mind Blast hits this square, and nothing else. Can someone explain to me why that is? Like, how does the game decide that my Mass Flightcaster is the only guy that needs to get zapped? So things continue. We've got Firefend on now, you know, 5 fire resistance, might have been good against Firestorm, I guess we'll never know. Mind Blasts don't even target my god, who is the most powerful single, like, mage in the battle, right? Here's another round of Mind Blasts. Still all solely and exclusively targeting my Mass Flightcaster. Nothing else gets targeted. I don't really understand why. So we're doing the rest of our buffs. We got Relief, Foul Vapors, Wailing Winds, and there's Earthquake. So, yeah, I should have just had another caster script to do Mass Flight. But, I mean, that just seems insanely unlucky to me, to be honest. Maybe I misunderstand how like, attack targeting gets calculated. He deployed 38 Mind Blasts in the first 2 turns of battle, and every single one hit my Mass Flightcaster. I don't know. But that's the end of Gars, guys, so thanks for watching. You know what, now that I think about it, this is an appropriate end to this series. It's appropriate that I end on just a weird mistake that I made. That seems right. This hasn't been a great game in terms of decision making. I didn't really play very well at any point in this game. Alright, we'll get out of this. Yeah. 19 Mind Blasters. So that's the end of that. So I no longer believe we have a way into this game. So I don't even think it's worth watching whatever happens in Blue Waters next. Because I don't have a Flightcaster here. You even put up Mass Flight underwater? Actually, yeah, does Earthquake work underwater? We're even... cannot be cast underwater. Okay, I mean, so maybe underwater battles might be a bit easy. I assume Firestorm can't get cast either. I'm not sure. I guess if there's a blue water battle and it's interesting, it's not like we can do much here, right? We have a couple of mages, a couple of animators, and Naiad. And that's it. If this battle's interesting, I guess I'll record it, but otherwise, Yeah. Otherwise, that's the end of Gars. So thanks for watching. I think the difficulty is I'm not even sure if Firefend was going to help against Firestorm or not. So I can't even say whether or not, like if Mass Fight had gone off, would we have won that battle? I don't actually know. I don't know how much that just 5 fire resist would have even tipped the tide, to be honest. So I don't even know if I'd have prioritized research like that earlier, would that have helped? I still don't know, because I didn't get to see it happen. Is there anything else I could have got that would have given me protection or fire resistance? Because Marble Warriors is a pretty small AoE for what we have. I mean, it's hard to get stuff like this on thousands and thousands of skeletons, right? It's just Army of Gold and Army of Lead, right? We've got mass protection, but that gives you 5 vulnerability. Oh, well, we don't even have that. I could have done that one, but that gives you 5 vulnerability, which seems bad. Is there a better fire res thing? Or is it Muspelheim? That's coal res. Is there a one for Niflheim? Oh, there is. So that's another possibility. It's the same thing there, right? There's nothing that gives you like a huge amount of fire res and protection other than Army of Gold. So is this the spell we should have been prioritizing like really early? Just quickly get to level 9 to Army of Gold all the skeletons? I'm not sure if we ever would have even got that far, to be honest. Then again, I mean, we got Enchantment 8, so wouldn't have been out of the question. Just drop all the other research targets. Get Alteration really early. Maybe that would have been better. It's something to know, though, next time if I play a nation like this, that just gets lots of like, bad units. Yeah, something to think about. Maybe I could use that in my Smogliuka game. Put Army of Gold on all my glitches. Yeah, other than that, not much else to say. I hope this series was enjoyable to watch. Because I don't think I played it very well. So it is what it is, you know. As I record this, I'm currently in the Smogliuka game, which is going a lot better, you know. I feel a bit more confident playing that nation, so, you know, there's that. You can go check out that series if you want to see something a bit better. If for some reason you have enjoyed the series, please, you know, like the video and subscribe to the channel and all that stuff. If you want to support the channel, I've got a Patreon linked in the description below. And other than that, I could stick around long enough to get the graphs when you die. So maybe I'll record a fight here, and maybe I'll record the graphs when we die. Other than that, yeah, see you around. Hello, welcome back. It's currently turn 69, and Agartha has won the game. So, I guess we made it pretty close to the end, relatively, even though we have no provinces left. I did have this assassin walking around still killing people, which is pretty good. He's, you know, he's striking back. He's doing what he can. He's still got the eye of aiming and the ethereal crossbow. Works kind of well. Yeah, but Agartha won. I can just show off the final map. Mostly Agarthan. Looks like he got this throne as well. Almost had this one as well. This is cracked open. Can't see the army though. Wow, nothing was moving towards this one. I thought for sure that Cassia would have been trying to take this off him. But I guess not. Yeah, that's the end of the game, but I guess for sake of completion, might as well look through the graphs then, right? Let's see, provinces. Is that Van? Wow, Van was huge. I think maybe I underestimated how big Van was. But yeah, Agartha was the biggest all game. Then Van. Then us, we're in third for most of the game until we start losing everything to Agartha. Looks like Cassia was also gaining a lot of provinces. Oh, I guess they were taking a lot of Shinu stuff towards the end. Yeah, that makes sense. Forts. Agartha has a lot of forts. Income. Agartha has a lot of income. Yeah, we were doing pretty well though. Second-ish, third-ish. Tied with Katiz a lot. So we started to fall off massively because we lost all our provinces. Gem income. Yeah, Agartha way out in front again. Yeah. I mean, I think a Gotha needed to... The coalition needed to form against the Gotha much earlier, I think. Us three in the middle of the pack just kind of treading water, trying to fight each other, probably didn't work out very well, but I couldn't really do anything once Purgatory went up, so I don't know. Research, big research lead as well. I did kind of well on research till like this point in the game, I think. I saw lots of people in the comments saying that when you play Sceleria, you're supposed to have like a massive research lead by like the mid-game. But yeah, I mean, I guess this nation is a bad fit for me. Yeah, I never really know how to do research, because I always want like all of my mages in my armies. I don't know. I could probably learn a lot from Agartha and Van. Dominion, we were doing okay. Probably needed more temples as well. Agartha first on Dominion. I mean, they had every province templed pretty much. I guess Cassia wasn't far behind them. Army size, that's a funny one. Yeah, I guess that's expected. And then this is when I tried to fight Agartha with no fire resistance or protection. A bit of a shame. And Ascension points, yeah. Alright, so that's definitely Gars. So thanks again for watching, hope you enjoyed it. And I have just joined the game as Pythium, which is a bit like non-skeletal Sceleria, so maybe that's a chance at redemption, I don't know. But if that game goes well, it'll be the next one going up on the channel. If it goes badly, I'll play something else. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you around.